in a league that is dominated by the Lakers. Gotta put up to that. In a league that is dominated by the Lakers, the Bucks, and the Clippers, the top tier teams all vying for an NBA title, the Toronto Raptors reminded everybody tonight that they are the defending NBA champions. And they made a statement here, beating the Lakers, beating them down pretty well, 107-92, in a pretty convincing win here. I mean, it was close for 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter, Toronto really stepped on their throats. The Lakers ran out of energy. Toronto took off, and the Raptors pull off a great win here as they beat again the Lakers, 107-92. As they defeat one of the 3 best teams here in the league. Embarrassing tonight, shaking my head, at least the Dodgers won. Well, again, at least you'll have that, man. What's up, guys? Here it is Frankie. Lowry, though, yes. The big story from this game as we look at this Lakers-Raptors game, the big story to me is Lowry. And, I mean, again, he's not LeBron, he's not Anthony Davis, but, man, the guy's got skill. Man, this guy has talent. And tonight, 35 minutes, he scores 33 points, goes 5 for 9 from the from three, makes half his shots, 12 out of 15 free throws, and the most impressive stat to me, 14 rebounds. This is not, big guy. This is not Anthony Davis in the post. This is not LeBron, but this is Kyle Lowry. And again, 14 rebounds tonight, really carrying this team in such impressive ways. So impressed with his performance tonight, really stepping up. Again, a excellent Toronto defensive performance tonight from Toronto, causing a lot of problems here for the Lakers. And really, the part of the game I really want to focus at is late, Clippers or Raptors. I'd probably still go with the Clippers, but the Raptors proved to me something tonight. I do want to get on one main part in this game. There's one part of the game I really want to focus on. It's in the fourth quarter. There's about it's when the game was tied. It was 83-83 with 6:38 to go. And Alex Caruso enters the game for LeBron James with 7:01 to go. And so Kyle Lowry makes the 3, Anthony Davis makes the 3. And so yeah, it's 83-83. 6:07 to go. Waiters misses a shot. Ibaka gets the rebound. Van Fleet makes a 2-point shot. Caruso with an out-of-bounds turnover. And I love Alex Caruso, but man, he let them down here late. Alex Caruso turnover. Siakam comes in and makes a 2-pointer, makes it 87-83. And then as the thing wears down on me. And then 87-83. Oh, he gets fouled, by the way, at the time. He makes a free throw, makes it 88-83. Bad pass by Caruso, stealed by Nwabi, and he makes the dunk off the Van Fleet assist. 90-83. Lakers call timeout. LeBron gets back in the game. Man, that one part of the game there, from 5:58 to 5:31, it was just 30 seconds. It was 30 seconds of action. But LeBron was not in the court, and Alex Caruso was there. And that's all it took for Toronto to take advantage of this game and grab hold of it. And they never looked back from there. And then LeBron comes back in the game. Caruso misses a 3, and then Van Fleet makes a 3, makes it 93-83. And that was it. It was a 10-0 run from the Raptors. That right there was the defining moment in this game where Toronto took over. Yes, Lakers are bad. They ain't winning it, Robbie. Pacers got lucky against us. Never happening again. The man scored 50, no name. Oh yeah, somebody did tonight score 50. Somebody scored 50 points tonight, which was really impressive there. Was it TJ Harris? I think it was. Shout out, because I'm sure that was a prop bet. Who was going to score 50 points? TJ Warren, excuse me. TJ Warren was the one scoring 50 points. Never would have thought it. Kyle Lowry, by the way, the number one trending name on Twitter right now. 33. He had about as many points today as LeBron and AD did combined, and he almost had as many rebounds. Again, an electrifying performance. But yeah, this is again an elite performance from Lowry tonight. Really stepping up, really delivering for this team. And then you look at guys like there's some other big players tonight. Lowry with 33, and Nwabi with 23, and then you had Siakam and Van Fleet 15, 13, and Van Fleet making those threes late brought me back to last year when he was just dialed up against the Warriors. And then they really didn't need much from their bench. And then you look at the Lakers, LeBron. Okay, game, 20 points, 7 for 15 from the field. I wish his field goal percentage was up. I wish it wasn't just a 50. I wish he had a higher percentage. 2 for 5 from 3, 4 for 7, 10 rebounds though. The real disappointment of this game is Anthony Davis. I guess we can't kill him because Davis was great 2 nights ago. That was it, 2 nights ago. He was great 2 nights ago. And tonight he just, for whatever reason, he was just not on. 2 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3. From 3, only 5 rebounds. 6 rebounds, excuse me. Which is fine, but he was a real disappointment tonight. And again, the thing I said a few nights ago was the Lakers need LeBron. And if LeBron's not great, AD can take over. And if AD's not great, LeBron can take over. And they got a couple of good performances from the bench. Kuzma scored 16. Dion scored 12. Caruso scored 11, but Caruso was a huge problem late in the game. So they had their moments there, but then you look at the starting guys, and in the starting lineup tonight, there was 8 points between the three guys, McGee, Green, and Caldwell Pope. They were combined 3 for 10 from the field, 1 for 10 from 3. You're going to need a little bit more from that. You guys from the bench making up for the 3, 4, and 5 guys on the team. I'm just talking like the guys who aren't LeBron and AD. So that was really what killed them. And again, that little 30-second stretch there, Warren never ever heard of him. Yeah, I've heard of TJ Warren before, but I mean, goodness gracious, just letting loose on Philadelphia. I gotta go, Frankie. But I'll pop it next live. Lakers are not winning. Sixers will be okay. I want workers with next players. See you, man. All right, see you, man. I'm not giving up on the Lakers yet. I mean, the Lakers are still one of the 3 best teams. It's going to come down to them. Sixers will be okay. Don't trust Brett Brown. That's why I'm not convinced the Sixers are going to be okay because of Brett Brown. Brett Brown is the biggest reason why you never trust the Sixers. Embiid and Embiid and Simmons, we don't never know about those 2 guys together. And I want Rockets to win tonight because favorite player is Harden. See you, man. Did the Rockets win tonight, or are they still playing right now? I guess that's tomorrow. Houston playing tomorrow. They're playing Milwaukee, I believe, tomorrow. So that's going to be an excellent game. But I hope so. Boy, yes. Good old boy. Rockets are still playing. Trying to look at it here. I guess they are. Rockets right now are... No, they're not playing right now. There's no NBA games going on right now. So, the Rockets play tomorrow at 8:30. They're not playing right now. All the games for today have wrapped up. There were 5 games today. Stephen A. said, first the Lakers struggled to beat the shorthanded Clippers. Now the Raptors are running them off the court. The champions look fresh and ready. We're winning who's really used this all time to stay sharp and who's been a little lax. I don't know. That was a great win from the Lakers. I'm not going to go that far and say, the Lakers, they took time off. That was a really impressive win the Lakers had against the Clippers a few nights ago. You're at the play tomorrow, my bad. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just want to make sure. Want to make sure that everything is accurate here. Great job tonight by Toronto. Getting those big duns, big alley-oops. 107.92. Again, Lowry really stepped up. Again, Lowry, the number one trending thing on Twitter. People really impressed with Lowry tonight. And impressed with the Raptors. It's like, all right, remember, these are the defending champions. The Raptors are the defending champions. Danny Green also trending, and people are destroying Danny Green because he's like 0 for a million tonight. And Kuzma, airball to 3. Kuzma couldn't do anything tonight late, but it's fine. I don't hate Kuzma like some other people do. And then again, the big story tonight was the 11th straight win for the Raptors against the Lakers. 11 straight. So that's a team the Lakers don't want to face in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's not a team, And by the way, the Raptors have the best record in the NBA since January 15th. They're 22-4 since January 15th. And LeBron still owns the Raptors. Like, LeBron is still, we've seen him dominate the Raptors before. But this is now the new Raptors. This is the new. They closed on a 27-12 run. This is the new. We just won a championship Raptors. And one more thing, Zion, baby. Yes, love me some Zion. What did he score tonight? Did not have a high-scoring game. I mean, they got blown out by the Clippers, which I did not get to watch much of that game. The Clippers had 25 threes tonight. Nuggets, Mavs, Pelicans, Celtics, and Raptors with Greek Freak with bright futures. Yeah, again, there's a lot of teams in this league right now that you just gotta love the prospect of where these teams are going. So many young faces, so much young talent. You just gotta love it if you're the league. And again, you gotta love the league right now that is right now beating coronavirus. Again, as you compose it to baseball, which is falling apart. Baseball has 1 million coronavirus cases every day. It's not looking great for them. I'm not trusting in the Knicks. Thoughts on the Islanders? I did not watch the game today. Did the Islanders win, or are they playing tomorrow? The Rangers lost. I know that, and the Islanders won. Good job, Islanders. Nice job. Rooting for them. Win the Stanley Cup. Been a long time. Win the Stanley Cup, so that'd be nice for them. Man, a beast in the pan. I hope they make the AC. Yeah, because I guess it would be Lakers Clippers, or I'm sorry, I guess it would be Lakers Pelicans, and that would be like the premier series if it's Lakers Clippers. Or Lakers Pelicans. The Pelicans, though, right now are 4 games out. I don't think it's going to happen. They're trying to get the Pelicans in, but I don't think it's going to happen. And, yeah, I get it. I understand it. I'm sad by it. But, if the Pelicans are able to pull it off, that'd be great. But, yeah, it looks like we're not going to. Even if we're going to get Zion for, just a few more games, that's all we'll get. But I'm so glad that we got Zion. And hopefully next year he'll be back fully healthy. and we can see this guy, maybe with a little bit better team around him, really make a run for it next year, and maybe shake up things in the playoffs. So then I want Portland. Portland's under 500 right now. I mean, I love Damian, but Portland's not great. Man, I'm looking at it. It's amazing just how weak like 8 and 7 are. Like 7 and 8 right now are both under 500. Well, 8 is both under 500 for both the East and the West. So it's not like those look like those are going to be quick exits for both of those, for both teams there in those conferences. No matter what happens there. So, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, just get them over with. Just get those teams, get them out of there. If they're that bad, you want a little bit more. You like it when the 8 team can really contend with the 1 seed. I mean, it hasn't happened that much, but you love it when they can fight back a little bit. But it looks like that's not going to happen this year. But this year is, if we've learned anything about this year, is that it's very unpredictable. So do not predict anything that's going to happen in 2020. So yeah, if you guys like this content, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe down below for more great NBA and baseball content every single day. Ask you guys if you guys have anything in the comments. You guys have already been asking stuff, but if you guys have anything else in the comments you want to say, please let me know so that we can talk about it. Talk about whatever the heck you want to talk about here. We'll have a couple more videos dropping tomorrow. Well, first we'll have the every home run video that will come out earlier this morning. And earlier today, I uploaded the every MLB home run video from July of 2020. It is about 47 minutes long. Covers every single home run in 2020 so far, up until July 31st. A really fun video, hard work. In fact, I still have to edit it because YouTube is just being total copyright just crazies with how they're just making me chop all this stuff up. But you know, it's a great video. I really enjoyed putting it together, so you guys can check that out. And then tomorrow we have 2 videos. We'll have a Yankee video tomorrow at, I don't know what time. I guess we'll have it at about 10 o'clock. And at around 11:30, around 10 o'clock, we'll have Yankees. And then at 11 o'clock, we'll have Bucks and Rockets. We'll have a live reaction to that game. Giannis versus Harden and Westbrook. Let's go. Some of the biggest names in this league going at it. And that's going to be hopefully fun to watch. Today's games, and I was talking about how great the first 2 days was, and today was really disappointing. Like the 4 nationally televised games, all blowouts. All blowouts. You had the Heat and Nuggets. The Heat won by 20. You had the Thunder beat the Jazz by 16. You had the Clippers beat the Pelicans by 23. And you had the Raptors beating the Lakers by 15. The Raptors-Lakers was probably the closest one. That game was close until like 8 minutes left, and then LeBron went off the floor, and the Raptors just took advantage. So that was the only time that it really got interesting, that it really got competitive. But yeah, disappointing day in terms of competitive NBA basketball. But I guess we were spoiled. We were spoiled with the first 2 days. We were really spoiled with it, and now we have to, just to realize, hey, it's not always going to be like this. But tomorrow we get 6 games tomorrow. We get 6 games tomorrow, and I don't know how it works. Does anybody know how many courts they have there at the ESPN Wild World of Sports Complex? Like how many courts? Do they have? Like 4 or 5 courts? Like how many games can they have playing at one time? Like that's something I want to know about. And like, do they have to wash it down? Do they have to wash down the courts after each game? Because I'm assuming if there's no corona there, then they don't need to wash it down. Like that's why a lot of these players aren't wearing masks. Is because there's probably no corona in there. At least we're hoping. Fingers crossed. Because if there's corona in there, oh boy, it is in for a treat. 1 point in the first half for Davis. Wow. Yeah, disappointment. And he was great the first 2 nights, but I don't know what happened. Just inconsistent tonight. And LeBron was fine, but it wasn't like typical, like the best we've seen out of LeBron. It wasn't that. So the all-time NBA what if, one of the all-time great NBA what ifs is going to be what would have happened if the season didn't get shut down. Like what would have happened? Who would have won the title? I mean, we're going to get a champion this year, assuming that everything continues to stay healthy. But I'm always going to wonder, like, would Boston have made a big run with the Lakers? Like, what would have happened there if the league didn't get shut down? But the league did get shut down because Corona happened, and here we are. So, but because I was thinking about the Celtics, Tatum just went on a tear right before the season got shut down. He was on an absolute tear, so that was disappointing. But disappointing to see him gone there. Did Wilford Brimley die? Aww, Wilford Brimley died. 85. R.I.P. to the man on the Quaker Oats box, the manager in the natural, and the lawyer in the firm. He's great. Wilford Brimley is terrific in the firm. It is an unbelievable performance. R.I.P. at 85. Darn you, 2020. Why is 2020 so bad? Why is 2020 just so awful in the way it's just killing people left and right? Just so sad. So RIP Wilfred Brimley there. Yes, again, if you guys have any more comments, we got about 15 more minutes here. If you guys have anything else to add here. Yankee game again. Also, I wrapped into the Yankee game today. Another good win from New York. Judge with 4 or 5 games now with a home run. Gio Urshela coming through like a boss. Again, excellent from the Yankees today, and the way they continue to hit home runs, the way they continue to hit, the way they're just on fire right now. I'm really feeling good about this Yankee team. Whether or not the season gets shut down or not, I feel really good about this Yankees team. And again, I will take an unofficial championship if they have the best record. Delmer, but neither. Can I have neither? I mean, both are pretty despicable. Ted Bundy arrested, escaped, and then killed more people. Dahmer, I mean, that might be the most despicable thing any human's ever done. I'll take neither. I wouldn't want either guy to show up. If I die and I see either one of those guys, I know I've entered the wrong place. So, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I see Martin Luther King Jr. when I go up there, and family members that passed away. Hoping I see that after I die. I don't want to see Dahmer or Bundy. That's my take there. Goodness gracious. And shout out to the NHL today as well. The NHL started the NHL players remain standing during the national anthem today. I probably shouldn't have said that, but yeah, it's whatever. The players stand today, whatever. And the NHL came back. Good players, I guess. I'm not big into the NHL, so I can't really tell you what happened there in terms of what happened, but it was good that the NHL came back. Good that the NHL is resuming, and it's nice that we're having sports back. It took a while. It took a long while for them to figure it out, but now that they have it back, who's better, Tatum or Siakam? I think probably Tatum has more upside, so I guess I'll give the edge to Tatum. But shout out to Siakam, who really stepped it up the last 2 years, and especially in the fact. And I mean, Siakam I think's been in the league a little bit longer, but Siakam has a ring. Tatum doesn't. It'd be nice to see Tatum get a ring. I'm gonna give the edge to Tatum just a little bit, but I think he's. Again, we forgot how great he was in February and March. He was really stepping it up. So yeah, I give the edge to Tatum. But again, it's close. It's not like a definitive. Oh, definitely. It's close. Looking at some things here. Siakam's really good though. Siakam is, again, how great he was this year. At the beginning of the year. And what did he score tonight? What did he do tonight? Siakam had... Oh, sorry. And by the way, also, I can't believe I forgot to point out, Lakers, a season-low field goal percentage and field goals made and assists tonight. One of the worst performances we've seen from the Lakers this year. It's amazing they kept the game that close in the fourth quarter. I mean, they went a long period in the third quarter, but they were just not scoring. They were just letting them in it. Siakam tonight with 15 points, 5 for 17 from the field. So not a great offensive showing tonight from Siakam, but what's up, Rob? It's good to see you, man. I'm sure you were watching the hockey today. Good that we're getting sports back here. We have 3 sports going on right now, and we're getting the PGA Championship next weekend. What could possibly go wrong? It's probably a lot of things, but for a brief moment here, folks, a brief second, we have sports. And I enjoy that. And for the country's morale, I think we need this. For the country's sake, for people feeling happy's sake, I think it's a nice thing. And it keeps us distracted from the terrible news, which is what I love. I was so sick of watching the news every day. Give me sports, and we've gotten that over the last few days. Sixers and Pacers kept it close too. The Pacers won though. Again, the fire Brett Brown was shining today. Sixers fans have been waiting to get back on firing Brett Brown. And looks like they're gonna have another chance to do it today. T.J. Warren was just on fire. It looks like here in the fourth quarter. Shout out to him. Got about 10 more minutes here, guys. So again, if you have any more comments, any more questions, keep it going here. college football SEC players raise concerns on the season. I don't think there should be a college football season also. That's different. I think it's different than these sports. And I don't think there should be an NFL season either. This whole thing that they're doing right now with playing with no bubble is really, really, and no social distancing is really, really hurting them, I feel like. It's really going to bite them. Like, somebody I feel like is sadly going to die, it looks like, if this keeps up. I really have the worst feeling, and I don't want that to happen, but I have the worst feeling somebody's going to die from this. If you're not playing in a bubble. And again, great job by the NHL and the NBA for coming together, working together, and getting a bubble. And Gary Bettman is like one of the worst commissioners ever, but he figured out a plan here, and so far it's working. And same thing with Silver, but we all, I think, mostly like Silver. It's Manfred and Goodell we don't like, and Bettman. Silver's the only one with like a really high approval rating in terms of commissioner, and he was able to survive the terrible China scandal they had. That's probably the only blemish is the China scandal, which was really kind of sad and pathetic to see them like just cower to China like that. But you know, they wanted to make money, and it's just sometimes what people do. TJ Warren, 75% three-point field goal percentage in a 50-point game. The last guy to do that was Kyrie Irving back in January. Other guys to do it recently: LeBron, Karl Anthony Towns, and James Harden. TJ Warren's scoring 50, man. Keeping it impressive here. Any more comments, you guys? I'm trying to think what else is there to talk about here. Again, the level of play has been really exciting. The level of play has really stepped up a notch. You can tell these guys have been itching to get back out there, and it's been fun to see that. It's been fun to have the atmosphere of Disney World. It's been great to see the fans on the screen, which is a little bit creepy, but it's different, and to see players come down and watch these games. It's a new atmosphere. It's probably what we're going to have to deal with for the next 5 months, and then maybe into next year if they don't work on a vaccine, if they don't get a vaccine that's working. So it's probably the foreseeable future, which no one enjoys, but for what it has, if this is what the NBA is going to have to deal with for the next year, it's not that bad. It could be so much worse. And again, I applaud the NBA for the steps that they've taken right now into making this a fun atmosphere to play these games with no fans and making it a fun, exciting atmosphere. So, again, will it work long term? That's the biggest thing. The biggest thing for the NBA is will this bubble work long term? Because if it doesn't, then that's obviously going to be a block stain on them. And I mean, this is already a big block stain on Manfred's for baseball. You gotta hope that, and make sure that you work on this. Make sure that there's no coronavirus cases anymore. So, at least in the bubble. Because if one guy gets it, yeah, that's trouble. Gage, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see all these guys. I went like 4 months without doing a live stream. I think probably like 2-3 months. Went so many months without doing a live stream. It's so good to see everybody back. And I did the Belmont Stakes live reaction, but that got taken down. No more golf live. I'm sorry, no more horse racing live reactions. We're doing golf live reactions, but no more horse racing live reactions. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking seeing what NBC does with my copyright with my live stream. I'm not gonna risk it anymore, and I can't afford it because they give you copyright and they ban you for 90 days for doing a live stream. I can't risk that anymore. Which is why I'm not really showing the TV anymore. I'm just showing my face, and I have like some graphics. I have like the scoreboard. I have the score right here. Steelers making the playoffs. Here's the thing, man, about predicting a football schedule right now. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I want to be able to sit there and tell you, all right, the Steelers, in a year, without, we'll see how healthy they are. But right now, the Steelers are odds. They are 24 to 1 right now in the AFC. So Chiefs, Ravens, they're not predicted to win the division. So West, North, East. The Buccaneers are 15 to 1. People really buy in the Buccaneers here. West, North, East. So people think the Steelers are going to make the playoffs, at least in Vegas. And I want to be able to sit there and tell you I think I don't even know if there's going to be a football season. That's why it's so hard for me to make these predictions. I really don't know if we're going to have a season. If baseball is struggling right now, putting together a season, imagine what basketball is going to. If baseball is having trouble putting up a season, imagine what football is going to do. Like football, I feel like that's worse because there's way more contact in football than it is in baseball. So I do not trust baseball or football right now to have a successful season without any COVID cases. We'll be able to go through the whole thing. I think they're going to have to shut it down. It's going to be sad if they have to do that, but it's also going to be necessary. Because again, if somebody dies that is a black stain on this sport forever. If somebody dies, that is going to be such a tarnish on whatever sport. But I guess the league will brush it off as well. They knew the risk, so that's what. And by the way, the Cardinals-Brewers doubleheader postponed. By the way, there have been more than 25 positive tests right now in baseball, and 24 games have been postponed. Yay! Great job, Manfred, and great job, players. You idiots. Everybody's an idiot there. We got about 5 more minutes here, so if you guys have any final comments, any final questions here, I'll let you know. Again, tomorrow we have Bucks-Rockets we'll do a live reaction to, and we'll also have a reaction to the Yankee game, and I'm going to work on the MLB home run video, so that's good. There's so much, and Manfred says, we're playing. The players need to be better, but I'm not a quitter. Again, he blames the players. I love that Manfred, taking no responsibility at all, blaming the players. Like, it's not my fault that we had bad protocols. It's not my fault that we didn't enforce the protocols. And it's not my fault about all this stupid stuff. And it's not my fault that we didn't shut down the Marlins. It's not my fault. It's the players' fault. It's all the players' fault. I mean, that is, what awful leadership. Just horrendous. Hey, Miles. It's good to see you, my man. Good to see you out here. What's going on, guys? Just talking about the Raptors-Lakers game. Good win here for Toronto. They won by 15. And they show why they are the defending champions. So, it's it was impressive to see Kyle Lowry out there playing the way he was on the floor with LeBron and Anthony Davis, and he was the best player on the floor. So, it was great to see that. But again, as I said it once, twice, to say again, I love having the NBA back, and I love the energy that they've created. I love the atmosphere. Everything about it so far has just been wonderful, and couldn't have asked for more, except fans. The only thing I would have asked for is fans. And by the way, I was watching some old baseball games like from a few years ago. I was like, man, I forgot how great fans are. I forgot how great that is. So I can't wait to have fans back, but we can't have them right now because we did not contain coronavirus. So we got to wait a few more months here, or maybe a few more years until we can have fans back. But when fans back, it's going to remind us how great it is to have fans back. If we all survive this, which at this point it's 50-50. Because the thing I live by is 2020 is trying to kill us all. So just got to worry about that right now. Just got to worry that. Survival of the fittest this year. So, any more comments here, guys? We got about 2.5 minutes here. Thank you guys for watching these live streams. Really love that you guys have been showing up here, showing in force. However you got here, whether it was a NBA playoff video or the Yankee video, however you got here, or you're a new person checking on the channel, I'm so glad that you guys have been joining in on this channel and watching these videos. Really means a lot to me. Glad that I'm able to understand you guys. Any more comments? No? Nobody else? I want to see. Was there something in live chat? Did somebody say anything in live chat here? No, nothing new. So, we're going to wrap things up here again in about 2 minutes here. So, final recap on this game. Again, Kyle Lowry, the best player on the floor, and the 30-second stretch where LeBron was not on the floor and Alex Caruso made like 2 terrible plays and the Raptors went on like a 7-0 run was the killer in this game. The Lakers were never able to gain the momentum back from that moment on. And it cost them this game. And the Lakers are going to be fine. The Lakers they're going to be okay as long as they're healthy. But just a little bit disappointment to see from LeBron and Anthony Davis tonight. Davis especially was a big disappointment. Plasma Warrior, it's good to see you back too, my man. It's good to have you guys here. Disappointment, my man. Caruso was good tonight until the end. Like I love Caruso so much. I know everybody else does. NBA Twitter loves him. He's got some skill. But he's a bench guy. He's not a starter. But, to see him at the end of that game, just a choke like that was really rough. All right, so we got about a minute left. Take a chug out of the water here. Gosh, we're talking for so long. So again, every MLB home run video comes out later this morning. Every NBA buzzer beater video will come out in a few weeks. And then we have the Bucks-Rockets video coming out tomorrow at around 11 o'clock. So come back here. We'll have a live reaction to that. And we'll have a reaction to Yankees-Red Sox, the final game in the 3-game series. The Yankees look to sweep the Red Sox and hold on to the best record in all baseball. So, all right. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Just real quick, the end of that Mavs-Rockets game. Yeah, that was weird. What happened at the end of... Oh, with the questionable calls and them fouling the Rockets, the Mavs fouling the Rockets on a 3-point play, which I don't understand why you do that. It's like textbook 101, no. And Harden makes the first one, misses the second one, but Covington comes back and scores the layup, and the Rockets were just able to pull him off in overtime. It was weird, but it was fun, and I've missed that over the last year. Or not year, 4 months. It felt like a year. I've missed that over the last 4 months. I've missed having fun with stuff like that. All right, so thank you guys again for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 o'clock for Bucks Rockets and Yankees Red Sox as well. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for the very, very, I wouldn't say best. It's something in content in baseball, basketball, and whatever else you want. So thank you guys again. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Until next time, Plasma Warrior. Until all you guys, thank you guys for joining us in the chat. See you guys tomorrow.